let's check these out. I ran some expeditions yesterday. Since Dreadlight had posted a photo of himself getting tier 5 materials, I have not been able to confirm this independently, or at least on my own, so let's see. We got some successful traps. They're level 15, 2-star, not that great. Now, it does depend on the power level of the things you sent out, so what you get back is going to scale with that. I don't know if I actually sent out anything that would be high enough to get tier 5, but I would love to see it. Oh, look at that! Wow! Efficient mechanical parts for like no work whatsoever. I'm not pretending that like whatever that was, 16 is a lot, but that's free. And hey, half a stack of nuts and bolts for clicking some buttons. You guys need to be running expeditions now. If you have some spare heroes, which you probably do. Oh my God. Oxy, I'm not stressing about Malachite, but I'll take it for free. 9 quartz crystal, I believe, is almost a weapon. Catch me not remembering what a 130 costs. Whoops. Yeah, max limit on builds, I'm not terribly concerned about that. I just sort of threw these things out here, but carved twine for no effort? This is awesome! Oh my God! Wow! All right, if you guys are curious what you should be sending out, first off, my how to get every item video, link down below, is extremely thorough. This one will be survivors. This one is what I did on the last one. I think this is going to be like building supplies, so you might get some wood, brick, or metal, whether or not you're max or not. I mean, it might go to waste like mine did, but what you've got is like sentinel height. I'm not really planning on running decoy right now, and I'm not really planning on running either of these heroes. 69%, nice. Can just go ahead and send these out. Oh my, I supercharged it. What was I doing with Sentinel Hype? Was that build where I did like the thing, it hits the ground, the airstrike decoy build in Ventures? Only like 7,000 people actually watched that video, but here we go. 685 Warcraft. This is a high level one that you want to send out, and I'm surprised it's recommending the dirt bike. You can actually change your vehicle. I'm hiding it down here. I was not prepared to show this. Yeah, change vehicle. You can change that, and just do that in advance. Definitely want to spend a truck on this one because 685 is going to take a lot of heroes, and I don't really plan on running MSK or Kunai in the next 24 hours. I do plan to stream tomorrow, Twitch link down below. I was going to stream today, but I did a real life day with humans. I hung out with some friends. It was lovely. They were nice. I had a great time. Played Pokemon with the girls. It was awesome, but that meant I couldn't stream today. I know this power level change is dramatic, and you guys want my opinion, and I already posted my video on that. I have not actually dropped in-game and really checked it out thoroughly. That is just tomorrow's job. I had this social event planned weeks ago. She and I saw this Pokemon event weeks in advance, and I was not going to cancel real life interaction because of a power level change in Fortnite. It's a big deal, but it can wait till Monday. And then that Warcraft, by the way, should be general resources. That was the nuts and bolts. That was the batteries. That was the everything. Again, my every item video literally has like, I don't know if graphs is the right term, but it has graphics that I made. I crowdsourced information. You guys are amazing. Changing vehicle. Yeah. So dirt bike, not ideal. I like Zenith. I want to send out supercharged heroes because they get you more loot. I could hold off on running Dragon Slash for a little bit. I don't plan on running Phoenix or a grenade build. We already sent out the rucksack guy or whatever it was. So yeah, I mean, just use your leftover heroes. They don't even cost research points anymore. Some of these have boosted stuff like, all right, Bloodfinder AC, go on out. Enforcer Grizzly, you've got 2 other heroes, including Jingle Jess, that do exactly your job. So I'll just send these out. 100% guaranteed chance to bring me back some traps. Now, those traps might not be max level, but dude, you can get tier 5 stuff. Okay, I know that ate the first 3 minutes 44 of this daily, but come on, man, this impacts all of you. It's used to be kind of an endgame player thing, ironically, because it used research points. And you don't want to be using research points on that, you want to be leveling up. But then once you get to the endgame, you're capped at tier 4. So what gives? It's like a early-ish to medium-late game weird middle ground. You know, if this is the total, these are the people who care about expeditions, it was strange. Now we get tier 5. Why Epic said nothing? I even asked Epic, like, hey, was this like omitted from the post for a reason? And I got nothing, because that's usually what you get when you message Epic. So yeah, it's just a thing. And that's not a slight on them, by the way. I'm not being passive aggressive. It just means that there's a very finite amount of things they can speak on, and I do take I do take care in what I relay back to you guys. I don't want to quote them inappropriately or say something that was not meant to be shared, but yeah, I don't know why they didn't talk about tier 5s. Anyway, Anyway, rest of the daily begins. V-Bucks are available in the 88 zone. If you guys want to queue this while the rest of the video plays on, you're more than welcome to. These will be extra tickets only if you are not a founder, but still worth doing. Then, of course, the BR shop. We've got a couple of new emotes. I don't know if there's any music associated with these, but this is cool. Illegal? What's going on here? What's going on here? We making a plan? Do that to someone in Labubu, and I think you're gonna be having a good time. Got a teammate there. Destroy me, probably copyrighted music. I can't really share that, but it is there available today. And what is potentially more interesting than the new stuff is that the Naruto set is back after almost a year. Just like the Arcane Girls yesterday, or 2 days ago. God, time's moving fast. Was it yesterday? Doesn't matter. Recently, these guys have been gone for 1,112 days. I'm not going to go through the entirety of the set. I mean, it's all things we've seen before. None of it's new, but it's all been gone for a very, very long time. So if you missed it or you were interested in grabbing more of the set, maybe you didn't buy it all in the first time, you feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. I get 5% of your purchase in real life dollars, so it financially supports me. And I just got a Subway sandwich with extra chicken, so I'm just saying that was $3. If you guys want to use my code, I'd really appreciate it. I also bought my sister a sandwich because that's just what you do. Yeah, hey, I'm getting food on the way home. You hungry? She's like, yeah. It was so cute. She was like surprised that I was buying her food. She was like, "What, you want me to text you my order?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm at the mall. Like, I'm not gonna come home, get you, and go back out. I mean, like, what's your order?" And then she did, and then we got it. And then I realized that my dad was not on vacation with my mom, and he was hungry too. So he'll be fine. We have leftovers from Thanksgiving. All right, missions. People llamas are available today. Nothing terribly exciting. It's gonna be blues and greens for the most part, but you might be the one with a mythic lead. Comment down below if you guys got anything lucky. Thank you, Mystical, for joining late. I wasn't gonna ping anyone because I was, late, but 4x Eye of the Storm, the 80 in the 58 4-player is nice to see, and I can go higher and beyond that because Mystic's here. So 2 purple survivors in the 58 zone is lovely. Then we've got 4x Reperk in the 82 4-player, and upgrade llama token number 1 out of 3, and we hit our head on the ceiling. So yeah, 4x Eye of the Storm in the 108 4-player, and I would like to address this now. Yup, several hundred messages in Fortnite VIP. I'm glad I paused. So Jason posted this on Reddit. Hey folks, saw a couple of people in the comments mention losing power in Ventures. Just wanted to acknowledge that there is a bug with Ventures power ratings. As you level up in Ventures, you'll get the correct stats, but if you had gained levels prior to the update, which would be everybody, the stats from those levels were not adjusted retroactively, resulting in the reduction of rating. We're currently working on a fix, and we'll follow up when we have more information. So Epic is aware that 108 is the ceiling for Ventures right now, and if you are a max level player, now you're just not, but they're working on it. It's a weird bug. It should be okay though. It's just an issue. So yeah, double legendary in the 108 zone. Lightning pistol super strong. Vacuum tube shotguns incredibly strong. Both of these are awesome weapons. And then there is a 140 special forces Banshee out of range. So if they fix this bug tonight, you can go and get her. Otherwise, there's some drops of rain, storm shards, Eye of the Storm, drops of rain, storm shards. I'm sorry. Eye of the Storm and drops of rain are all good stuff. See, I'm happy and excited because I just ate a bunch of yummy food and hung out with awesome people for several hours, but it doesn't mean that my brain is working fully. So I'm just compensating that with excellent energy. Also, I'm going to do codes at the end of this because I'm going to stick to the missions. I'm going to back out so Mystic knows I'm done. Thank you once again. Moving on to Twine. I forgot to thank everybody for using my code today and yesterday, and we're going to fix that today. Moving on to, I think I have notes in the 108 zone, so we're just going to check these as we go along. Yeah, 4x perk up in the 108 4-player, and over, I'm sorry, it says, oh, Ventures, I got myself confused. Yep, yeah, okay. Oh boy, Ranger in the 82 zone, my favorite AR. I'm sticking with this. I'm not re-recording. Ranger, excellent AR. It's not S tier or anything, but I like it a lot. And then we've got the V-Bucks that I showed earlier. Okay, yeah, that much is accurate. Lightning pistol again, Razor Blade, great base cam AR. I have a video recorded on that. A new one, actually, and I want to edit that out and get it out. So some of my videos that I recorded weeks ago are going to have the old 250 power level enemies, and I don't care. I'm posting those videos anyway. I'll cut them up and send them out. You're gonna enjoy them. They're good videos. Legendary Survivor in the 108 zone. This is number 1 out of 2 available today, and the very next one's in the 124 zone. 4x per, I'm sorry, 4x perk up in the 108 4-player. I just apologize for saying the right thing. 4x perk up in both of the 124 4-players. Legendary Survivor number 2 out of 2 is available here. Stabs worth a third in the 140 zone. Excellent melee, great attack speed and damage on that. 4x perk up and lightning in the bottle in the 144 player. And then we've got 5x drops of rain. Excellent modifiers. 5x perk up, 5x perk up. Love to see it. Deliver the bomb will not count towards your weekly quest. If you don't have that quest, the description down below explains how to get it. Dude, this is so validating. Like, I'm so annoyed that I'm not streaming today just because there's like so much going on with this update. I want to check out these new power levels and feel out my builds, but I just, I can't today. I need a rest, and then I'll stream tomorrow with a functioning brain. 4x reperk in the 46 4-player. Upgrade llama token. Number 2 out of 3. I'll get there. I'm going to push through this video with sheer will. 4x drops of rain in the 64 4-player. Then we got the room sweeper. I swear, I really wanted to say vacuum tube shotgun. This is amazing. I don't think I've ever made this many mistakes in a daily video before, and I am here for the ride. Room sweeper in the 64 zone, S tier shotgun, fully automatic, love that thing. 4x purple perk up in the 74 player, excellent thing to have. I'm glad that it's all slips of the tongue too, because like there's no critical information that I've said incorrectly, but we'll see. 4x drops of rain in the 23 4 player. Expeditions giving tier 5 has made me so happy, honestly, because it might not seem like that big of a deal. Final upgrade llama tokens available in Stonewood. But seriously, the fact that we can't drop items between each other anymore. Look at all these exclamation points. It just highlights it even more. Power cells aren't hard to get, but you can get efficient parts for free. Like, it's not a lot. I don't think you could send out expeditions and live off. Okay, that's too many. And live. Oh, it's either a whole stack or nothing. That's awkward because I want to have some peaky twine, but this overflow is not cute. I think I'll just let it overflow for a bit, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to start sending out expeditions every day, but in my 999 farming videos, it took me over 2 hours to get mechanical parts. Maybe I was inefficient. I think leaving the mission sooner than I did and jumping back in more often would have been a good use of time, but still, the 999 Oxy took over an hour. And again, maybe I was being inefficient, but looting passively, the way that I've been saying forever, encampments, glowing animals, target practice, storm chest, recycle those items, the thing, it's like a mantra, has supplied a profit. This is without supplementation from my teammates. I've just been using traps that I have on hand, some of which were gifted to me, I'll admit, but I do craft these on my own, and I have profited on mechanical parts since my farming video, so that's all well and good. But the fact that expeditions are worth sending out and cheaper than ever before is just wonderful. Ironically, I did have some heroes supercharged for expeditions, and now hero superchargers directly relate to your power level, as your squad and their level impacts your power level directly. It's not significant. The difference between 143 and 144 is statistically insignificant, but emotionally very important to the hundreds of angry commenters on my video. So it's not a big deal, but many people think it is. It's tricky. It's tricky. Okay, extremely late, thank you. If you guys are one of these many people who have been using my code, I really appreciate it. You guys are insane. Pokey actually spent 14,000 V-Bucks on this. Holy guacamole. That's like $7 in creator code. Like, I think Pokey just bought my dinner. Holy shit, dude. No, it was more than that. But thank you. Seriously, you guys are amazing. If you ever want to be featured, ping me in here. Lots of people getting support in here. Love to see it. It's awesome. It's awesome. It goes a long way. You guys make it possible. I don't think I could have continued making Save the World content this long without you guys supporting me in this way. And it's, yeah. Like, when views are down on YouTube and I go through a breakup and stop uploading for several months, you guys carrying on with these code uses really helped. And yeah, I didn't plan to ever buy one of these things, but I can't skip it on Dummy Dog. Like, that's his main. He was one of those people who's like, bro, sidekicks are so dumb. I'm never gonna. Wait, is that a Dummy Dog? Everybody gets got. Everybody gets got by that. Like, dude, cosmetics in video games are terrible. Wait, no, is that Naruto? It's always something. It's always something. All right. Crazy long daily. I did not expect to talk about expeditions so much, but hey, you know, it's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. Never mind that power level shift. How about free tier 5 loot? I love it. Not really sure what people are so mad about. Okay, I do. I read all of my comments. There were 500 of them. It was a lot, but I did read them all. So, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, twitching down below. Good night. Enjoy your sleep. Try not to be too upset about video game changes. There's other things in the world that's also important. Like good sleep.